Welcome to this week's video where our real estate agent is quenching her thirst, complaining at me.
It's very hot in here. They won't turn on the air.
And we have Nick taking videos for the MLS. Let's get into it. So what we're doing today is we started the process of listing this house. So Eddie got all the photos and stuff prepped with Sarrah. So we have all the MLS listing photos, which is part of the first couple steps. We got FPV drone shots that you guys may or may not see in this video. Those were dope. And then we have Nick from open house photos. We'll tag him down here below. He's taking some videos of the property and photos.
Yeah, all the social media content, all the fun stuff.
So we're doing all that today. We're gonna do some more social media stuff with us and Sarrah, walking the property. What we also did, which we didn't show you guys, is a couple weeks before we were done. I don't know if I was clear in my last video, but Dennis Chernoff is the Chernoff team, which is under the agency. That's the brokerage. And Sarrah is the listing agent that's listing our home. Funny thing is, I actually met Sarrah at Dennis's house. It was an open house and I just saw their listing there. So I went there looking to meet Dennis, and Sarrah was there, and we're here today. So we did a little walkthrough. They pointed out a lot of things to us and helped us kind of get to this point where we are today. And that is a key point. Once you're getting close to finish, you want to have someone walk through your home because you get kind of tunnel vision on your house, and they'll point out things, tell you to not do certain things, and you know, you don't need to do this, you don't need to do that people are not going to like that, do this, do this. It gives you a clear indication of where your finish line is.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna show you guys some of the behind the scenes of how this whole process with Nick is gonna work, from open house photos, how they're filming everything, and then we're gonna probably do a tour for the brokerage, and then we're gonna do an open house. Eddie, add something, say something. All right, let's do it. So we showed you guys our dog run, but we didn't really give you guys a good shot of our fire hydrant. So we had this city grade fire hydrant. Just kidding, it's a mock-up for dogs. But we did utilize the dog run already. My dog was over here running down the dog walk, having a lot of fun. I don't think he got a chance to mark his territory. We're gonna leave that to the homeowners. But I'm really happy with this dog run and how it turned out and how useful it actually is. Everybody likes this bathroom a lot.
The way it got staged really put it together.
Oh, the way you staged it, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I really like this.
Oh, you mean that towel bar that you put up?
Yeah. So right now, Sarah's doing the walkthrough of the house, and once she wraps up, we're gonna join her and do a walkthrough, I believe. I don't know. Why don't me and Eddie set up the blueprints on the table, and like we're looking at it as you guys walk in, and it'll be like the builders are here, and then we'll...
Do you have hard hats?
We do, but I don't have them with me.
Bro, you got to put a strap. Put a strap.
Right now, we're trying to shoot a reel. Sarah's gonna walk in and do like a sped up tour, and we're supposed to be getting in their way and then get out of their way. Staged, so
Sam thinks it's funny.
it's gonna go viral. Viral videos, bro. It's gonna go on TikTok, 20 million views. We're gonna get 5,000 subscribers, and I'll be happy. We didn't think, okay, we're leaving.
What
Jesus
are you guys
Christ.
doing here? Come on, get out.
So we're almost done wrapping up our listing stuff. Yes.
Basically are done.
Eddie's very annoyed, as you can tell. He's drained, he has a cane, he has a broken back. We built this house on that back. Show me your back. Something that we haven't talked about yet is the price of this house and what we're listing for. I wanted to kind of go into this whole listing process, from staging, deciding who you're selling the house with, why we decided to go with them, what they bring to the table, price point, how you figure out your price point, all that stuff. So when you're selling your property, whether it's your primary residence or your investment property, you know what to do. You know what to do with that.
These guys.
All right, so let's
This
jump
guy
right into
actually,
it.
not these guys. This.
Oh, really? You're gonna...
This guy's always been the problem.
What's our list price?
175.
When was this list price decided?
A couple hours ago.
Yes, when Darren was touring this house for his channel. We'll link that video down below, so you guys should see that. It was listed today or the day before, depending on when this video goes up. But you guys can see a full tour of the house there. But he asked me what our list price was, and Sarrah had given us a range.
Yeah.
And
Sam decided to go at the top end of that range.
basically, the door opened, what's the list price? And I just, 1.75.
Just go with your gut, I guess, right?
So how did you get down? Because you gave us a range and an explanation, and you know I'm dyslexic and didn't read that, but I saw the numbers.
Every time I send Sam an email with like important information, he calls me right away. He's like, okay, so basically what does your email mean? Because I'm dyslexic. Basically what you do when you're strategizing how to list the price of the house is you run comps in the neighborhood. So usually we run about half a mile, similar spec. New construction obviously is what we compare it to. I base it off price per square foot, other features that the house has. And
What's the problem we had with the price point here? Because we have a major problem.
The major problem we have is it's in North Hollywood.
We're one street off of Valley Village.
So there's Colfax that's between North Hollywood and Valley Village, and we are on the east side of Colfax, whereas these other houses that we're comparing this one to are on the west side. So
Why are we comparing to those?
because they're new construction as well.
And we have a really nice house.
And we, yeah, duh.
There is nothing like this house in North Hollywood.
Exactly. They're going to break a record, that's for sure.
And that's what I set out to do. This is more of an ego play than an investment. No, but that's what ended up happening here is we ended up developing a house that's a little bit outside of the norm in this neighborhood, but we're really adjacent to a really nice neighborhood, which is why we have that problem with the price.
But also North Hollywood is a very up and coming area. You have NoHo West, you have the Arts District. There's a lot improving in this area. I mean, it's already a great area. You're so close to Burbank, Studio City, all of the entertainment studios. Give it a few more months, maybe a year, and it'll be even more booming.
People like us come in and do developments and improve the whole.
There's a couple of developments in this neighborhood, and I guarantee you once they see this price point, the sold price, they're gonna up their finishes on their houses and you're gonna see it slowly climb up. From an investor standpoint, you don't wanna be the person that sets the ceiling.
They're definitely setting the bar. I just can't believe that this is their first project ever. It's absolutely insane. They do a great job compared to developers who have been doing this for years.
I appreciate
I'm very
that.
proud of you guys, seriously.
Basically, she sent us a price per square foot, and we were in the range of 1.75. We'll talk about more of this once the house is sold and we go over the finances of this house and how much we made and how much everything cost exactly and break that all down. But basically, we got a range and we picked 1.75. By we, I mean, me and Eddie had talked about this and we decided we're either going at the top of your list or the bottom. It was one or the other.
I gave them 5 numbers, honestly. I was like, you could either do this, this, or that, and they chose the highest.
She was being very politically correct.
Yeah, she did a great job of being able to avoid any responsibility in the decision-making process, which is great. It's a great thing to have from your agent. She knows how to navigate conversations. I actually meant that in a nice way, not in a facetious way. What do you think brought me and Eddie to you guys?
Well, first of all, I met you guys at that open house, and it was a newer construction home, and I saw you guys admiring everything about the home, and I was like, okay, I think these guys are probably working on a project of their own. So I think that's one thing. We do a lot with developers in the area, so I think I was able to help you guys out as far as doing your own project and giving advice as to what you should do, what matters, what doesn't matter, what people are looking for in a new construction home.
I will say that being an agency that was, I'll be honest with you, that was the main thing is I saw you guys doing a lot of new construction. Even though you might think it's all the same, you do learn a lot when you go through those processes, when your whole team is focused on development. You guys had access and information that you guys gracefully opened up to us. And I'll be honest with you, I won't say who, but if you're watching this video, you know, was like, why are you helping them out this much? They haven't even listed with you, they haven't done anything. And then she told us after that, she's like, Sarrah kept saying, no, I know these guys, like I know they're genuine, they're whatever. And honestly, it was the loyalty. For me, it was like the amount of help that was given without any expectations from anything in return.
Got not signed on any agreement or anything.
She was spending money doing stuff on the house and prepping for it. And I'm like, Sarrah, I'm just letting you know we haven't agreed to sign anything yet. I just don't want you to, don't entrap me. But I'm like, I will pay back for all of this if we end up not listing with you. But I knew in the back of my head, and my fiance said, she's like, just tell her you're gonna list with her. I'm like, no, I don't. I'll decide when I decide.
No, I felt it from the get-go. I felt the loyalty between us. Sometimes people take advantage of that, but I didn't feel that way from you. So I was happy to help regardless.
That wraps it up for this week's video. You guys can now see this house live on the MLS, Redfin, Zillow, all that fun stuff. We'll include links down below.
What was the address again?
5715 Troost Avenue. So make sure you Google it, check out the Zillow, like it. On Redfin, all that stuff, it helps boost the house and turn it into a hot home, which
Hot home, yes.
we want a hot home. We're gonna tag Sarrah, their Instagram page, and all the social media down below as well. We wanna thank them, and we'll thank them more once they sell this house for $3 million over asking. But until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and we'll see you guys
I'll give
next time.
Sarrah an extra $500,000 if we sell for over $3 million over asking. Handshake.